And on today's episode of Inside the Cut, we're going to be talking about how I can't talk to a camera anymore. It's pretty... What's going on, guys? On today's episode of Inside the Cut, I'm going to show you guys how I made a 30-second commercial in 4 days. Check it out.
Hey Pirate Nation, welcome to Still Life, downtown Greenville's premier nightlife destination. We've got something for everyone. An exclusive rooftop adult lounge, 4 separate party rooms, and a full production club floor.
So for a few weeks now, I've been shooting for a club here in Raleigh called Still Life. They also have another location in Greenville, North Carolina. Actually, I think their first location, where it's a club, outdoor bar, rooftop lounge, and they asked me to create an advertisement for the Greenville location that will play before the ECU Pirates football games. So I was super stoked about the project. There's tens of thousands of people that will see the commercial, and they tapped me to put it together. So the goal of the whole project was really to show the whole Still Life location, given how there's places for adults to hang out, there's places for college students to hang out, there's indoor, there's outdoor, there's hype, there's chill. There was a lot to show in the video, but we still wanted the video to have a lot of energy and to not only get those points across visually, but also audibly. I think that's right. So we did a voiceover, stacked a bunch of clips from other videos that people had shot for Still Life, since I've actually never shot videos at this location in Greenville, which made the project really interesting. So I'm really stoked about how it came together. I found an awesome remix, worked with a voiceover artist for the first time ever, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of what all that looks like. So the first thing that we wanted to figure out was the audio and then the music, because that kind of just formed the foundation for the whole piece. If you're aligned on those things with the client or just with whoever you're doing the project with, or even if it's just for yourself, if you know that, it really helps the video come together a lot easier. So the first thing I wanted to do is nail down the voiceover with Travis, who's the owner of Still Life. And to do that, we just hopped on a quick call, put together 3 or 4 sentences of, the things that we wanted to highlight about the location, and then the type of person that we wanted to do the voiceover. And then I immediately jumped online. I got the project on a Friday afternoon and had the first draft done on Sunday and then finalized it on Monday. So we moved super fast. And the voiceover I'm super stoked about. I'll play that for you first.
Hey Pirate Nation, welcome to Still Life, downtown Greenville's premier nightlife destination. We've got something for everyone. An exclusive rooftop adult lounge, 4 separate party rooms, and a full production club floor.
So we wanted the voice for the voiceover to be a female because the announcer for the games is a male, so we thought it'd be a cool contrast for people in the crowd. And then we just wanted the voiceover to really say what's up to everybody, and then to really dive into some of those key aspects about the club. It was important to talk about Still Life as like a destination, not just a club, because it has a rooftop lounge. Want to be able to kind of advertise to all people as opposed to just college students. And then we wanted to really highlight Still Life as the post-game destination. So we got another line from Christy, who did the voiceover, that goes like this.
Still Life, the official post-game destination.
So she absolutely killed it. The voice was perfect. That kind of sexy, powerful female voice that really just nailed all the points. Absolutely killed it. And then for the music, I wanted something that kind of would be common to a lot of people in the crowd, but also still had a lot of energy. So what I actually did is I was just perusing one of my favorite songs when I was making this a few days ago, I Want to Know by R.L. Grime. So I was looking for a remix by him that might have a little more that might be a little more chill, not just quite that hard bass, but I actually found a really cool mix on Proximity actually of R.L. Grime and Lob. So it's I Want to Know with I Like Me Better as the audio or as the vocals on the clip, and it's super sick. I'll just play the drop so you guys can hear it real quick. So it's still got that classic R.L. Grime drop from I Want to Know, but the vocals are I Like Me Better. So I was thinking, people in the crowd have probably heard I Like Me Better or the I Want to Know. I Like Me Better was a huge song, so I liked having those vocals easy to sing along with for people in the crowd. Also just has that nice drop energy where people in the crowd can kind of party for a second once the video goes. So then, after I had the foundation put together and I had the vocals lined up with how I really liked it on the track, I knew I only had 30 seconds, so I had to cut and splice things a little bit to make it work. Basically just had cut off a bunch of the intro, kind of cut the track right before the drop, and then when the voiceover comes in, you'll hear how I reduce the audio on the track, had Still Life, the official post-game destination, go over that, brought the track back up, and then it just goes right into a bunch of hype visuals. So now I'm just gonna walk you guys through kind of what the visuals are and how I was thinking about it. So the beginning of the track, or the beginning of the song, starts out with some classic Greenville visuals. I really just wanted to kind of bring that local, homemade kind of feel to the video. So it's basically just a clip of the ECU Pirate flag, and then some words pop up on the screen. So I'm looking for like fast motion to catch people's eyes. So it says, "Hey Pirate Nation," with the football stadium in the background, because that's where it's gonna be showed. So I thought that was kind of a cool way to connect the dots there. And then the mascot right there, and then it goes into some B-roll that another group had shot of the Still Life location for an advertisement when they launched their rooftop location. So those are really good, smooth painting shots, pretty high quality of the space. So as she's introducing Still Life and talking through some of the points, I really just want to have empty shots of the space so they weren't too distracting. Brought the logo in, got the club floor there, different angles. The logo with one of the VIP tables, the DJ booth with like the cryo coming down served as a pretty cool transition into a drone shot of the Sky Lounge. The Sky Lounge where is 25 plus, so we definitely wanted to feature that in the video. So it keeps going. And then to really like hammer home these points that there's something for everyone at Still Life. The beginning opening one of this was the rooftop lounge. It's 25 plus, so it's more of a chill environment. So we put that on the screen as well as you'll hear it in the video. She says it, and as she's saying it, the word comes up. Then it immediately goes into, and we have another kind of like detail shot of the space. Goes into the different party rooms. So there's another part of the lounge upstairs, their outdoor tiki location as well, and then immediately into the full production club floor. And this is where I just kind of wanted to show all the students starting to get into it, show the cryo, just kind of a few cool aspects of it. Some of the shots of like the club really going off. Another cool shot kind of looking back at the DJ booth, but that girl in the front's in focus, so it has a cool feel to it. And right here, I'm starting to do my classic build-up where I'm cutting stuff a little closer, showing people in the space. Funny part about these three clips right here, these are actually from the Raleigh space. I couldn't find any like high quality shots of kids that didn't have drinks in their hands, and that was kind of one of the requirements for the video. So pulled these three from shots that I had got here at the Raleigh location, but you can't really tell because of how fast it goes. And then a birthday cake with some sparklers. And then now here's where it's just building up super, super fast. Stacked a bunch of clips here just to get the energy going. Some of these are from Raleigh and some of these are from the Greenville location as well. Stacked them up and then have a nice little like back to slow motion here, because this is where she starts saying Still Life, the official post-game destination. So run it right back there. It slows down, fades into these cool shots of the space, and then the official post-game destination. Boom. And then right after that, the track drops. I put a little like bloom transition on that to bring it in, and still just like looking for ways to keep the energy, keep the pace of the thing just fast moving so it would grab people and bring them in. Brought the words onto the screen, so it's "I'm with you," boom, right there. And then it fades right into this sweet shot of like all the cell phones with the cryo. And now these are just a variety of other recap videos that I put together in this one just to keep the energy going, so everyone's dancing, getting hype. And then you'll see, actually, one of the interesting things is some of these when they were edited had a letterbox put on them. So after this, I put everything together and put it in a letterbox. So mixed it up with there, a bunch of really cool shots of just the club floor going off. This is when the beat drops. So the beat has only really been dropped for like 5 to 7 seconds, and then it immediately fades out because we're kind of in that 30-second time frame. So it's short and sweet, but what it really does is it packs a punch. It shows the space, it's got some great audio to it, it gets the energy across, and it just keeps what I would like to think the person engaged the entire time with how the piece is building, all the different audio that's coming and going into it, and then just the visuals being super exciting and switching all the way from these slow pans of the space to everyone using the space and having a great time. So I was super stoked with how it came out. The last thing I really had to do with the whole piece was just put a letterbox on it. So I condensed that whole project into a compound clip, put a letterbox on it so it has that widescreen look. Had to export it 1280 by 720, which I thought was kind of weird for the big screen, and then we were ready to rock and roll. So it came together super fast, and I think it did a great job on delivering what it needed to. I'm super stoked about it. You can find it on Instagram at this account. And then, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you later. Peace!
Hey Pirate Nation, welcome to Still Life, downtown Greenville's premier nightlife destination. We've got something for everyone, an exclusive rooftop adult lounge, 4 separate party rooms, and a full production club floor. Still Life, the official post-game destination.